Welcome to Aces Triple T's episode 6, and today we're here in the balcony in downtown Detroit in March, but it's still snowing. We're going to be freezing out here for you today because we want to switch up the scenery. We got a special surprise for you today. Typically we summarize the top 10 takeaways of books, but today we're going to summarize the top 10 takeaways of success by me, the Aces. I'm going to take all the knowledge I've learned from books, all my experiences in life, and I'm going to break down the 10 takeaways that I think make up the formula to success. Tune in, be in a peaceful, quiet area, and get ready for your life to transform. Before we get started with the takeaways, I think it's important for my audience, you, to know who Aces is. I came here from overseas when I was a child with my parents. They gave up everything to bring me and my family here for the opportunity in the United States. My dad didn't know much English, so he started off with a hard-working job at a gas station. My mom, every single day after she got off the factory, used to clean, cook for us, and do it all for us. I started working early when I was 16 in the gas stations with my brothers and trying to just support my family. After we got out of high school, we started a company named First Wireless X. It was a distribution company that we started from a simple idea. Fast forward 5 to 10 years later, this business was grossing over $1 million in sales. We were in over 15 states and we had over 5,000 accounts. After this business, I got my own business called Get Lit USA, which was an LED clothing company. Did this business for about a year or 2 years and sold that company also. After that, I went to one of the best companies in the world called Quicken Loans, the #1 mortgage lender in the country. And I became a top banker within the first year, a top sales director within the second year, and still directing there in my career. Now, I started Aces Media about a year ago to give the audience knowledge of every single book I read and the top 10 takeaways of different things that folks are trying to learn about. I also have entertainment and music in Aces Media, and today I'm going to be going over the top 10 takeaways of what makes you successful. A lot of people ask, what is the secret? What's your secret to how you became a top banker? What's your secret to how you started Aces Media? What's your secret to how you grossed over $1 million in the company? Well, there isn't just one secret, but there's a lot of things that make up the puzzle, and today we'll be going over that puzzle. Takeaway number 1, mindset. Mindset is huge for success. When people think of mindset, they usually think about, what do I think about when I wake up? Am I a negative or a positive person? Mindset is a lot more than just that. Mindset starts when you first open your eyes in the morning. What do? How do you act? What do you think about? It's also what do you think about on the way to work and what you do on the way to work, when you get to work, after work, in the evening. There's a lot of noise out there. As a matter of fact, 90% of people are surrounded by people that make noise, negativity for no reason. Are you one of those people? Perception is your reality. You could have two humans, human A and human B. And let's say both humans get fired. For human A, his perception for his reality is I got fired, my life sucks, what am I going to do? I'm never going to be successful. Then you got human B who gets fired. I got fired. What does that mean? What's the next door opportunity is going to open for me? What could I do for my life now? That's the difference of two perceptions and two realities. Are you one of the people that make noise? Did you ever watch a Buster Douglas fight versus Mike Tyson? No one's ever knocked out Mike Tyson after getting knocked out by him. And Buster Douglas came back and won. Why? Because his mindset. His why was greater than the defeat. His why caused the victory. His mom died 2 days before the fight. And when his mom died right before, she told him he's going to beat Mike Tyson. Because of that, he won the fight. That's what mindset does. Takeaway number 2, morning ritual. We talked in the last takeaway about what you do when you first open your eyes. So what do you do? Tell me what your morning ritual is, and I'll tell you who you are. For the most successful people in the world, they're waking up a lot earlier than everybody else. They say that the time between 4 in the morning and 8 in the morning before anybody wakes up is more valuable than 10 hours during the day when everybody's up. It's double the time because it's double the efficiency and double the focus. So what do you do in your morning? Now, I have a book given to me by my brother called the Morning Ritual Notebook. And every single day it has a different quote and a different successful millionaire or billionaire that talks about their morning ritual. I haven't met a millionaire or a billionaire that doesn't wake up early and doesn't have a morning ritual. So here's the key and the takeaway. You want to make a miracle morning. A miracle morning is something that compounds of about 3 to 5 different things that you do in the morning that makes your morning wonderful. So it's whatever you like and whatever gets you focused and positive for the day, that's your miracle morning. What's your morning ritual? The key is to have a morning ritual and to make it consistent, and I promise you, that's the #1 takeaway for a reason, because that's the first thing that's going to change your life. Takeaway number 3, schedule it. If you want to get something done in your life, you got to put it in your calendar and schedule it. People that walk around without a schedule and a calendar are walking around blind. Think about the most powerful CEOs, a doctor, a lawyer. They walk around all day with their schedule. Now, it's one thing to schedule your day during work to master your efficiency. But what most people miss is scheduling before work and after work. Like we talked about, the miracle morning. That should be scheduled every single morning. And at night, what are you doing from 6 to 10, from 6 to 12, from 6 to 11? These are all valuable hours. It doesn't all have to be spent on a couch watching TV. So for me, I schedule out my before work, I schedule out during work, and I schedule out after work. Now, how do I stay organized within doing this? You got to utilize your Sundays. Every single Sunday, I have an hour blocked of my time to make my new plan and my new schedule for the following week. So I want you to do this. Just practice it for at least 1 week. Plan out every single hour of the day, from seeing your family, from going to work, from reading a book, from working out, from whatever makes you happy. Everything that makes you happy, schedule it and see how your life changes. Takeaway number 4, consistency. Everybody can start doing something, but who stays doing something? It's all about remaining consistent. People think that artists work from inspiration, but that's a lie. Artists make it a habit and a ritual to do what they want to do in life, and inspiration follows. So never wait for inspiration. A lot of people talk about the 21-day challenge. You do something for 21 days and it automatically becomes a habit and a ritual. When's the last time you did a new habit for 21 days? That's one way to get started. We talked about in Deep Work how Jerry Seinfeld bought a calendar and used to make 1 joke a day and X out the calendar. And his goal was to never break the chain. So for every takeaway we talk about here in this YouTube video, I want you to go ahead and make it a habit, make it a ritual, and then good things will come. Take it to the next level, be consistent, and never break your chain, and you'll find your success. Takeaway number 5, resources or resourcefulness. A lot of people complain about things they don't have. I wish I had a boss to teach me this. I wish I had a mentor. I wish I had a training. I wish I got more education. Stop making excuses. People that say I don't have, spend their life complaining about things they don't have and complaining about never making it to the next level. But here's the thing, they don't do shit. They never do shit. They just complain. They go home negative, wake up negative, pile negativity on top of negativity. YouTube, Google, your phone, it's all in the palm of your hands. For example, if you have a struggle with sales, all you got to do every single day is go to YouTube and pull up a sales video. There's thousands of them. Go to Google and put up a sales book. Even go to Google and put sales mentor, and you could call different people and get sales out of them. There's so many different opportunities and resources, but people are not resourceful. They just want to complain about things they don't have. Imagine all the time you spend driving or working out, the time not utilized. Imagine instead of listening to crappy music during those times, you listen to things that you want to improve in your life. 5 hours a week, 20 hours a month, over 200 hours a year. 200 hours of audios and education. What could that do to change your life? So don't complain about resources, get resourceful. Takeaway number 6, pain and pleasure. How do you link pain and pleasure together? It's a huge component of success. So close your eyes and think about all your pleasures in life. Everything that makes you feel good. Everything that makes you happy. Now on the opposite side, close your eyes and think about all the pains in life. What makes you feel down? What makes you feel like a failure? For example, if you're somebody who wants to lose weight and you never found success in losing weight, this is probably how you link your pain and pleasure. A box of pizza comes with your friends. Your pain is not eating the pizza because you know how bad it's going to make you feel inside and you know how bad you want the pizza. Your pleasure is biting into that pizza, having it in your tummy, how good it's going to taste. What a failure mindset. Now think about the successful person who lost weight. The pizza comes with his friends and he says no thanks. You know why? Because his pain is eating the pizza. His pain is having the pizza in his tummy because he knows how he's going to feel in the morning and he knows how hard he's worked to get what he has today. His pleasure, on the other end, is waking up in the morning, looking himself in the mirror and being proud for what he has done. It's about the any benefit approach versus the craftsman approach. In Deep Work, we talked about this. The any benefit approach is what most people do. They find one benefit and they go all in on it without thinking about anything else. But the craftsman approach is what successful people do. They weigh out the benefits, they weigh out the negatives, and whichever one weighs more, they do. So how do you link your pain and pleasure? Takeaway number 7, sharing your goals. People without goals end up working with people with goals. If you don't have goals in life, you're driving blind. Now, the biggest problem with people that make goals is, number one, they don't review them again, and number two, they don't share them. If you watch Acez Entertainment, the auto show, you'll see that I went to my family's house in the morning, and the first thing I did with my family in the new year was share all my goals with them. Why did I do this? I wanted them to know everything I'm trying to accomplish in my life so they could A, hold me accountable, and B, support me in my goals. When's the last time you shared your goals with your family? Now, two things will happen. You'll find people that support you in your goals and help you commit to them. And on the other side, you'll find people that don't help you support your goals. And you know what you have to do? You keep the people around you that help you in supporting your goals and driving towards them, and you get rid of everybody else. So every single morning, every single night, in the daytime, look at your goals, share them, have them on your mind every single chance you get. Because if you do that, you're going to hold yourself accountable, and it's going to stay on the tip of your mind. Takeaway number 8, mentorship and environment. Write down the 10 closest people to you right now in your life, and then rate these people on a scale from 1 to 10, from most successful to least successful. How many people on that list could you honestly say that you want to be like in your life and you could lean on as a mentor? If it's not very many, you need to change your group. It's very important to keep mentors in our life, because people that are successful and that are further than us are only going to bring us up. People that are behind us and that haven't done much are only going to bring us down. So your goal is to find a mentor and surround yourself with people who are successful. Communicate with them weekly. Make them your coach. Communicate with them for greatness. So right now, I want you to write down the 5 most successful people you know in your lifetime and make sure to make them a mentor. Communicate with them. And if you have a bad circle, change it right away, because your mentorship and your environment is everything for success. Takeaway number 9, reevaluation or keep a scoreboard. If you want to be successful, measure your success. When people lose weight, they measure their weight. When people want to save up money, they look at their bank account and see how much you're saving. When people want to get promoted, they measure their positions. When people want to gain muscle, they measure their muscle mass. But why don't we do this for our goals? So what are your goals? Whatever they are, schedule them monthly and revisit them and see how far you're getting. In Acez Media headquarters, I have a big board there that I update once a month, which is of course in my calendar and already scheduled. When I update this board, I have my number of subscribers, my number of views, my number of content. I'm constantly trying to see how far I'm getting with Acez Media and with my fans who are you, who I'm trying to help. So what do you do to measure your goals? If you do nothing, buy a board right now, schedule a monthly time where you revisit this board and measure your success, because that's the only way you'll get to your success. Takeaway number 10, remaining optimistic. You have to remain positive if you want to succeed in life. When you fail at something, it just means that you found another formula to not fail again. So you have to understand that failures help you reach your success. So don't get down on yourself. If you're listening to this video right now, give yourself credit for trying to improve. How many people are listening to this video right now? I bet not a lot of people, because not a lot of people are looking for self-improvement. You have to keep moving like a shark. When you don't want to do things, the trick is to just do them. And the most important thing is, have a relaxed day, have a celebration day. It's important to celebrate the small wins and stay optimistic. If you do all of these takeaways, you keep an optimistic circle, you celebrate your wins, you don't go too hard on yourself, then guess what? You're going to remain optimistic and you're going to find success. I promise. In closing, I do a lot of mentorship and coaching in my life. I have a team at work that I coach. I have people that I work with in the past that I still coach. I have something I call a sales combine, which I run a sales training that sometimes I charge for, sometimes I do for free. But this is a secret I want to let you know. These 10 takeaways I just gave you are the rituals and the keys of my sales combine. And I just gave them to you for free. So share this content with whoever you want to see grow. Subscribe to the channel and put any comments for your feedback and your support. And lastly, I want you to get off your seat right now, run these 10 takeaways, and find your success today.